Group Managing Director and Chief Executive Kenya Airways. And once they come over here, let's appreciate them, and then they'll come stand right here, and then we'll officially begin the program. Sawa sawa. So wakija tuwapigie makofi. When they come, let's appreciate them. They're making their grand entry from the Serena Hotel. Is on my right. Towards here, then we can officially begin the program with the national anthem. All right. Of course, all the media houses represented here. Karibu sana. We have Honorable Ali, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Eritrea, is also joining us here. Perhaps I need to stand right here.
They say the ones who ask, receive. So I'm asking to help feed the kids in need. I'm only Johnny Sisi Wanagoja, Mimi, na wewe, na yeye.
Alright. I understand our chief guests are making their way here. Secretary General of the Kenya Railways, Group Managing Director and Chief Executive Kenya Airways. And once they come over here, let's appreciate them, and then they'll come stand right here, and then we'll officially begin the program. Sawa sawa. So wakija tuwapigie makofi. When they come, let's appreciate them. They're making their grand entry from the Serena Hotel. Is on my right. Towards here, then we can officially begin the program with the national anthem. All right. Of course, all the media houses represented here. Karibu sana. We have Honorable Ali, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Eritrea, is also joining us here. Perhaps I need to stand right here.
Listen to my prayer. Kilio, 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 kilio changu cha moyo wangu kaka, naomba utasikia. Manake Wakenya wenzetu jamani, wao wanakusanja. Chochote tunacho tuwape, tujaze kibaba. Kilio.
And by the way, the Red Cross family, and specifically the drivers, I have to say this. Hongera sana for the great job you're doing. To Isiolo, Marsabit, Moyale, Turkana, mpaka mwisho wa barabara, mwisho wa lami. We celebrate you. Asante sana kwa kazi nzuri mnayofanya each and every time you're doing those trips. And let me tell you, in heaven, your name has been ticked.
We can't stand for the news every day, another mother go hungry. We can't stand for the news every day, another father go die, cause the family are cry. Kilio. Nasema kupeana ndio iwe na go, tuwape mikono mzee asikiso. Go.
About all these Kenyans from Kenya. I've never seen so much unity from the top of Kenya Moyale yenyewe, Kisumu Pacho, where people are saying, why should I build a house while I bought a Rover house? To Mambasani, to mpaka Ukambani, everyone is holding hands to make sure that we help a brother, we help a sister. It's a great, great thing. That's the greatest thing you can do. And at the same time, I'm seeing of course from Gina Dean Corporate Communications, and of course Secretary General of the Kenya Red Cross Society, Abbas Goulet, the Group Managing Director and Chief Executive of Kenya Airways.
Brothers and sisters, stand up.
All right, they're almost making it. They're almost here. And my goodness, what a contribution! And today we are ferrying over 150 metric tons. Kutoka Kenya Red Cross and cereal millers 160 metric tons. What became a cover, my goodness. At the same time, we have our chief guests here making their way here. Karibu sana. Right on time, right on time. Karibu sana. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And everyone, let's appreciate our chief guests. They're making their way here. We'll begin my coffee. Mr. Titus Naikuni, karibu sana, daktari. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all rise to our feet. The greatest national anthem in the whole world, in songs in form of a prayer. The one song that unites all Kenyans, Kenyans4Kenyans, and of course is a flag off for the third Kenyans4Kenyans food consignment. Na leo inaelekea Isiolo, Marsabit and Moyale. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, I'd like to Mr. Nameless in the house. Welcome to coffee and Nameless. And today he'll be speaking on behalf of the music industry. He's a representative, Karibu Sana Bona Madenge. Will be here, and of course Miss World Kenya. I think this time round we are winning Aki. A big hand to Miss World Kenya. Thank you so much for joining us here. And you look like you are from Eritrea. Everyone from Eritrea is very beautiful. That's all I am saying. All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, everything is ready now. And once again, introducing Wahoo. A big hand to Wahoo, ladies and gentlemen. Karibu sana, Wahoo. Asante sana kwanza, our chief guests, for making it here. I understand we are all chief guests. Wale ambao wametoa from shilingi 10 to 100 shillings. Let's appreciate ourselves for being part of this and helping another Kenyan brother. God is watching over us. Right now, I'd like to introduce one of the greatest songbirds we have in this country. She's literally blew the country with her wonderful, wonderful vocals. And she's one lady that I really, really admire. Nameless beat me in the game, just on the line. But Aluta continue. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you Wahoo. She's going to do for us one number. It's the one song that redefined the course of what you're doing here. Thank you so much, Wahoo, for being part of this and being at the forefront of this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the very, very talented, very good sister of mine, Wahoo. Give it up for Wahoo, ladies and begin my coffee.
Thank you all for coming. Before I sing my song, I just want to say thank you to Kenya for this great act of love that we've shown, that we can actually come together and support our fellow human beings. I'd like to thank the Eritrean community ever so much for showing your brotherly love to us at this time of need, and may God continue to bless you so much. All right, with no further ado, I think we all know this song. It's about love, and right now what we are doing is sharing our love, so please sing it with me. I'll see you. Cindy, please give it to me.
Your beautiful eyes, my sweet love, my sweet love, sweet love, 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 sweet love, love, love. See you in this amazing. I know, I sound that is crazy. I'm not a sentimental. Ever since you came my way, my whole life has changed, and I do not regret this beautiful feeling of love. My sweet love, 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 sweet love, 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 love.
Oh yeah.
And it's a feeling in my heart, feeling in my soul, feeling me up from my head to my toes. Kama mapenzi ya kawaida ni penzi siwezi kuelewa kabisa. And it's a feeling in my heart, feeling in my soul, feeling me up from my head to my toes. Kama mapenzi ya kawaida ni penzi siwezi kuelewa kabisa. Listen, when I say sweet, you say that. Sweet,
Love,
sweet.
love,
When I say sweet, you say that. Sweet,
love,
sweet.
love.
Mara kwa mara najipata. Kwenye ziwa sio na mipaka. I drift away in the sweet, sweet place as I think of the way I'll share with you my sweet love, my sweet love, 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 love. Let me see your hands in the air. Let me see, and it's a feeling in my heart, feeling in my soul, feeling me up from my head to my toes. Kama mapenzi ya kawaida ni penzi siwezi kuelewa kabisa. And it's a feeling in my heart, feeling in my soul, feeling me up from my head to my toes. Kama mapenzi ya kawaida ni penzi siwezi kuelewa kabisa. It's a beautiful feeling to feel love. I'll see you in Kenya.
Oh yeah.
Feel love, love, love. Feel love, love, love.
Wahoo!
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
When I say yeah, you say yeah.
Girmay, a big hand to Wahoo. What a song, a sweet feeling. Kenyans4Kenya.wmv. And that's what you know, there's nothing as exciting as seeing Kenyans come together in one harmony for one cause. And thank you very much for everyone behind this cause. Now each and every Kenya, wale walitoa shilingi 10 mpaka wale walitoa milioni 1, we are all together. And thank you so much for being part of this cause. Right now, I'd like to introduce to you a group of very young, talented juniors. To have a donation and to speak from Girmay, Haile, representing Eritrea, to talk on behalf of the Eritrea. And thank you so much for joining us here. Use that microphone in front of you. Thank you very much. A big hand to the Eritrean community. Eritreans4Kenyans. A big hand to Eritreans. Karibu sana. All right.
Thank you very much. We're very, very happy today to be here and do what we're doing. It's a very special situation for us because this whole idea started when my young son here, who is 3.5 years old, watched what was happening on TV, and especially when he followed that situation with that young boy who died. That was for the first time that he got the concept of death of a child. And he was so concerned, he said, "Daddy, we must help." So that's how we initiated this idea. And immediately after that, the Eritrean community in Kenya mobilized behind this idea. And we came forward to do what we're doing today. And especially for us, coming from our region, Northern Horn, this situation of famine and drought has really hit us hard, especially the mid-70s and the mid-80s. We have seen what it does to a nation and how it tears it apart. We think this is something that should not happen in Kenya, Kenya being Kenya. And we also really did appreciate very much the way Kenyans rose up to the challenge. And we thought, all right, then we must participate. So we are doing our contribution in 3 different ways. First is all of our business community members and professionals. We have asked them to contribute through all the initiatives taking place within their workplaces and also their businesses, as well as also providing free trucking services to a certain extent. And then the second one is where all of us got together and we raised money in a very short period of time, actually 6 days, and we raised 1 million shillings, and this we will give into checks. And the third one, and this is specifically targeted at the Red Cross, Mr. Abbas. Other than thanking you so very much for all that you have done for this country and also for us, we have our youth who have volunteered to help in this work with the Red Cross. So you just give us the number, we'll get the people for you. So these are the 3 ways that we have decided to help. Our Eritrean community is composed of several groups. The Eritrean Orthodox Church in Kenya, who have substantially contributed to this kitty that we're giving today, as well as all professionals, young people, women associations, and so on. So if there is anything that really brought us together, this was one point, honestly, in such a short time. And before we hand over our checks, we'd like to also personally appreciate Honorable Malim to be here among us today in support of this cause and also our initiative. And our special guests, Wahoo and Nameless, who have agreed to accompany our 2 young children, him, Haile, and Danait, who will be handing over the checks. So I would like to ask Wahoo and Nameless to come forward and take 1 kid each. I know Wahoo, my son, has already connected with you, so you're lucky. Where is Nameless? Yes, Nameless. This is Danait. Okay. Mare. What are the questions?
Great gesture and contribution from the Eritrean community in Kenya. They've been with us here for over 4 decades. Close to 4 decades.
Okay, this one. Okay, Kiko, what are you going to do now?
I don't know.
You don't know? What are you going to give?
What?
This one that you have. Money. Who are you going to give it to?
Baba Abbas.
Baba Abbas. To do what?
Baba.
Yes. What is he going to do with the money, Baba Abbas?
Buy food.
For who?
The hungry people.
Oh, please give him the check. He's over there.
And a big hand from the Eritrean community in Kenya. Very harmonious and cordial people. We've been living with them here. Na asante sana sana. It's a Girmay Haile.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Girmay. And I think I will say it in my comments when I come back to speak. Thank you very much. Thank you, Wahoo and members.
All right, let's appreciate Mr. Girmay Haile and the Eritrean community. Wapigeni makofi. Hame ala Eritreans4Kenya. I'm absolutely loving this. You know, Eritrea, everyone in Eritrea is beautiful. Have you? Everyone is absolutely beautiful. Do you have Miss Eritrea? They pick anybody from the street. All right, thank you so much. We're so glad you joined in this worthy cause. All right, now I'd like to invite another gentleman. He was here very, very early in the morning. The chairman of Cereal Millers, Mr. Diamond Lalji, to talk to us.
Well, thanks very much. You are doing great service to Kenya. And we wish you well. Thank you.
Let me just say something, Mr. Diamond. Thank you so much for your contribution. It means so much what you're doing for Kenyans right now. I was just saying that you know, it's you know, this is what this is all about. You know, caring for our fellow human beings, caring for another human being, regardless of race, tribe, religion, and that sort of thing. And I'm so humbled by your contribution, and I really want to say a big thank you on behalf of Kenyans. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, it was because she brought me to tears. Out of my emotions and feeling for fellow Kenyans, this is my personal donation of Kenya shilling 2 million for the country.
Thank you very much. Nameless. Speaking on behalf
of the Eritrean community who are here, I personally didn't know that we had more than 2,000 Eritreans in Kenya. I've read a little bit about Eritrea, and I thought I knew a bit about it. It is good business, of course, but it's very touching that a country like Eritrea that has suffered perhaps even more than Kenya is able to get together here and assist us as Kenyans, and I think we really appreciate it. The Deputy Speaker whispered to me as the Eritreans who are making their donation here that Eritrea is self-sufficient in terms of food. And I like to follow that and say today, I think we stand here as Kenyans and look at this incident or this whole issue as both a shame to us and a pride to us. I say a shame to us in the sense that how could we forget a whole region in Kenya called Northern Kenya? It's really shameful for all of us here in Kenya. Be it those in government, be it us who are in the private sector, be it just an ordinary person. Whether we like it or not, northern Kenya is part of Kenya, and we must respect it. And there is also something else. You ignore your neighbor and your neighbor dies, you will be the first one to bury your neighbor, because the smell that comes out of that corpse will not let you stay in peace. So if we forget northern Kenya, the effect of any calamities that occur in northern Kenya will not leave us out in southern Kenya. The pride that I think we have is the fact that this has brought us together. We've been able to sit together as Kenyans of different nationalities, and I've been able to at least raise a bit of money. So far I'm told we're at about 650 million shillings, still far away from a billion, but it can be done. And what I'll say to Kenyans is, as Nameless said, msichoke. Wherever you are, the 10 shillings you have, 20 shillings you have, 100 shillings you have, 1 million shillings, don't get tired. Let's continue raising money. Give it in kind, in cash or whatever form. You are helping a fellow human being. You may have so much in the bank, but tomorrow you will die and leave that money in the bank. Do something good for mankind. There's also a fear that, of course, abounds, in the sense that when money like that is collected, there's a lot of fear that will that money be spent well? And I can understand Kenyans, because we are a nation full of thieves.
Mkurugenzi mkuu wa shirika la ndege nchini na kutukumbusha.
Girmay, who is the deputy director of UNAIDS in Kenya, called me about a week ago and to say, look, we are touched with what's going on, and we as Eritreans living in Kenya, who have been here for many, many years, who do business, would like to show our solidarity with our brothers and sisters from Kenya. And he said, you know, what can we do? I said, there are many things that you can do. One is to raise resource. The other one, what he has now said, of giving volunteers, but also to really partake in this whole exercise. I think what I'm delighted about this initiative, as he said, it's not only brought Kenyans together, as even Nameless was saying, but even the Eritreans. I think Girmay has told us this morning that it's even brought them closer together as a group. And if nothing else, this idea is not only about Kenya, but it's about Africa and Africans taking their destiny in their hands and saying that yes, they can do something about it, and they don't have to wait only for the government or multilateral donors and outsiders to come and help us. It starts with us here at home, and charity begins at home, as they say, and there could never be a better experience than this one. So I'd like to say to our Eritrean brothers and sisters, may God bless you, that you have led the way and you have supported us in our hour of need. Asante sana, and God bless you. As for what has brought us again,